Breaking every promise empty, breaking everything around, breaking like broken bottles. You will find my finger rest, murder us for free. Just because the sun is past. Just to live this life, I'm just an imbecile. I must complicate you, just in me as well. I'm quite several hours. I'm just fed up and leave. I'm the worst who ever played you. Just enough to bring it down. You want to rest first. You want to rest first. Something that's the precious I'm just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and all is well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me.
Just stepped outside of the north side beat. It's me, walking the day, time to reload. Big fist to catch me, need elevate. Hold my nuts, throw up the west, that's how I celebrate. Back putting raps on wax, I've been nothing wrong. Sleepers stepping racks on racks. Back to back in black trucks, president outside. Film plays, I'm relevant outside. You like though, been a fool, I'm like a vato. West side, big dog, not El Gato. When I rap, I feel like Pato, Macho, Randy Savage. You nacho libre. I'm on go, might break the eat grapes. I'm making salsa. One show is a cute say racks. These ain't rhyme for these fans. Got Uncle RG on black. Just stepped outside of the north side beach. It's me and Warren G. Trying to regulate. Big fish to catch me, elevate. Hold my nuts, throw out the ones that's how I celebrate. I was sick, couldn't eat, lost hella weight. Bitch, I'm back, all the belly, no featherweight. I do so much for the culture, I could ever hate. Tell me let G go, set the record straight. I'ma let G go, set the record straight. Set the record straight. Let me let G go, set the record straight.
I'm inside in the 6'4". What the ladies looking for? Hit the switch, there you go. I'm 1G, you can call me so cool. Some say humble, some say you fool. With the West Coast Russell, chops, gang hustle. Independent niggas, we out muscle. When it comes to the music, I'm diabolical. When it comes to the ladies, I'm phenomenal. Long Beach, where the city is blue. I'm saying this shit to you, and you. Run up, gun up, me, Russ, we run up from the beach to the pergola. This trap and murder. Steps outside of the north side beach. It's me and Warren G. Trying to regulate. Big fish to catch me, elevate. Hold my nuts, throw out the ones that's how I celebrate. I was sick, couldn't eat, lost hella weight. Bitch, I'm back, all the belly, no featherweight. I do so much for the culture, I could ever hate. Let me let G go, set the record straight. I'ma let G go, set the record straight. Set the record straight. Let me let G go, set the record straight.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And today's starter, Ranger Suarez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
On the ground to third. Walker over to first in time. One up, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first, one away. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Shanawell over at first with one away. In the air, left side. He's got it, and there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One home run shy of 200 for his career.
Ball one, no strike.
This one in the dirt. The throw to second is offline. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, two down. You're in game one of this three-game set. In the air, right side. Harper hustling after it. And that is that. One hit, one left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, and starting in this one, number 80. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Jack Sawinski, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Jordan Walker.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is that. Angels leave one. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Suarez in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that is out of play. 0-1. And that skips into dirt. Ground ball right side. Torres handles. And a quick out, number one.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Yan Gomes. Gomes with a homer in his last game.
More and more guys are looking to slog regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball one. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So in now for the Angels, Jose Siri.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And that one is lifted in the air. Edman in position. And out number one on the grab. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Walker.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one ripped. That's back. And gone! He hammers one out to center. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, one away. And next for the Angels, Jared Triolo. And takes low for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Squeezes it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Jack Sawinski, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Suarez back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now here is Cole Young. In the air, left field, down the line. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Round 2nd, digging for 3rd. The relay, he's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a foul out of play. Left-hand batter waits. That's towards center. Siri in position. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Shotwell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Two outs. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a base hit. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of him.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 3 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. Gleyber Torres the opposite way. His 23rd of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So man aboard, Anthony Santander at the plate. Flying to left his first time. Harper runs. There's a ball. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe. Right side, hard hit. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Langoliers stands in now and watches strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Harper stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning.
1 ball.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Number 80 will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now on the bump, Drew Thorpe.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball there. That one ripped left field. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jordan Walker digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan heads after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Matt Waldron. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Right through there for a strike. Correa with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. On the ground. Walker over to first in time. And Correa retired. Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And a strike in there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Digging in, Jhonkensy Noel. Ripped on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it 6-1. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ryan Noda. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's downstairs and outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Jared Triolo. Lied out his first time. Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, one out in the bottom of the fourth. And next for LA, Jack Sawinski. Both two in this one. That's down and in. Hard hit left side. Correa over to first. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Gleyber Torres up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Misses off
out.
the plate, and that's ball 1. And a strike to Gleyber.
1-1.
Now a fly ball to right center. Noel hauls it in to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. This is Angels baseball on the show LA. Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started. Now it's Yan Gomes. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Trevor Larnach. Grounded out his first time up. Larnach measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 92.
And next for the Red Sox, Cole Young. In the air to left center. Takes a tumble and he hangs on.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Steven.
Back to the top of the lineup, Steven Kwan up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Larnach off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the knuckleball and it was worthwhile. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Edman in position. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Gomes sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor Richards appears to be getting loose. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Edman in position. Makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Angels 7 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Waldron back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sawinski on the move. Makes the grab. One down. Devers now.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. That one is gone. His 12th of the season. It's 7-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Man, I hated knuckleballs. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
One out, base is empty. Here's Carlos Correa.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one the other way. Torres fires over to first. That takes care of Correa. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 to count.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that misses. And the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner, and that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So stepping in for Boston, Jhonkensy Noel. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
is
2
outside.
strikes.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 7-2. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Popped up. Young. And it's caught for the out. And the batter now, Jordan Walker. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen, Trevor Richards. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. On the ground to third, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Ryan Noda. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
This to center field. and no one can get there.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Triolo up for the third time and takes ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Seventh inning coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Fought off foul. Waldron ready to fire now. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, that's a tough one for the hitter, and really a tough call for an umpire as well. Knuckleballs, they're moving all over the place and changing directions, so it's not really easy to tell when it's on the edge of the zone or when it's going to stay in or move out. And that one didn't actually get the strike zone, but you don't want to leave it in the umpire's hand on borderline locations like that, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. And next for the Red Sox, Cole Young. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down looking. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trevor Richards on the pitch here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Torres in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Harper now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls 1 off. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down. Back in Anaheim, we're at the top of the 8th, and now Stephen Kwan. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Torres over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Nolan Schanuel. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Kyle Leahy.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away now.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's a strike, and the count is 1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This one in the air. Walker in position. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And it's fouled away. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Siri now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Richards, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Angels, Jordan Walker. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Oh, he botches it. Walker around second, on his way to third. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Ryan Noda, the next to hit for the Angels. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Walker on third with 2 out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Angels 8 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Leahy back to work. Hit in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And here comes Tommy Edman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To second, and he's out.
You know, Boone, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's off.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Halos up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. A changeup missing, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Jhonkensy Noel. First pitch just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Leahy is just 1 strike away. Tap back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels add another to their winning streak.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.